So, as I was leaving the house today in Hebron, there was a stabbing attempt where the terrorist was shot and killed. I think it's appropriate that when someone tries to kill you with a knife, if you have a gun, as they say always, never bring a knife to a gunfight.
Yes.
You can definitely shoot to kill. What do you think? I mean, how's it like here in Jerusalem? I mean, in Hebron, we have like a type of stabbing every here and then, and the terrorist always dies. So how is it here in
I think it's
Jerusalem?
probably more difficult in Jerusalem. It's because it would probably be more unexpected, because
It's
there's
Jerusalem.
no like they're starting to build a fence or a wall between, which I'm against, by the way, because it's a sign that it could be the city, God forbid, could be divided. But Arabs go around all the time here, and in Hebron it's different because the Jews are completely secluded from the Arabs, and the Arabs are completely secluded from the
Not
Jews.
exactly.
Not exactly, but because like there's that little small part where where they do commingle. But it's very tense there, and the soldiers are there. But in Jerusalem, it's more unexpected, and I will very occasionally look around like this, back and forth. I'll look behind me to see who's coming, just to be on the safe side, because you have to when you're in this. But I on that issue alone, I think that look, you have an obligation to defend yourself, and there's nothing. There's this concept in the Talmud that talks about a robber being a dead man walking, because you don't know what the robber could do to you. The robber could kill you. You don't know who the robber is, and that's very similar to like a stand your ground law that exists in the United States. And it's not a unless you're a pacifist, there's nothing wrong to kill in self-defense. You can't go ahead and say to yourself, well, this guy who's charging with me in a knife, maybe he's going to stab me in part of the body.
I always hear like if you try to shoot him to a certain part, like in his hand.
Yeah, it's like even if you could, how could you expect any person? How could you make a kind of like a standard that in the heat of the moment, the person is supposed to judge exactly how to respond to someone charging with you with a knife.
Also, you have to be an amazingly good shot to shoot at like
unless you're
his
a
hand,
perfect human being,
or at his arm, or in his.
Look, I have to say, look, I really apologize to everybody out there who does not like us as Jews, does not like the Jewish people.
Why are you apologizing? You shouldn't be apologizing.
Well, I'm being sarcastic right now.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing. I refuse to submit to your hatred of us, and I will kill anybody who tries to kill me. And I'm sorry, but you'll just have to deal with that, and that's too bad for you, because that is the way most of us feel. We do believe in killing people who want to kill us, and I'm sorry that disappoints you. I'm very sorry, but you can go to hell if you don't like it. Quite frankly.